Welcome to the Crimson Sage Games Club. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the 29th of April at Chimera Gaming, where of course we're going to be having a 2,000 point and a 500 point event. You've registered for one of those two, so really looking forward to see you, and thank you for coming on out. This is a quick video to introduce you to the event itself, give you some information, and hopefully encourage you to ask questions. It's really designed to help prepare you for the event so that you have a great experience overall. All right, so key information. Of course, it is at Chimera Gaming on the 29th of April. Check-in starts at 8 a.m., first dice at 9 a.m. There's going to be the two events. We've got a 2,000 point Rogue Trader tournament. Everything's going to be registered through Best Coast Pairing. It is going to be using the Arcs of Omen Grand Tournament book, so have that handy. We have 10 players. Everything's being sold out right now, so that's great. We've got a wait list going. There's going to be 3 rounds at 2.5 hours per round. So that's the 2,000 pointer. If you're registered for the 500 pointer, it's going to use the Arcs of Omen Grand Tournament player pack for all the regular rules about the actual missions and regular how do you run the game. However, we've switched it out so that you're going to be able to run patrols or the super heavy detachments instead of Arcs of Omen. This will give you a little bit more flexibility in terms of how you set up your army, instead of requiring you to have an HQ and 3 of one type. All right, so as I said, you've already registered, which is great. So we're hoping to sell out on the 20-man as well, and are actively working on doing that. Other things you'll need to know. So, of course, this is going to be using Best Coast Pairing. As you've been registered for the event, I've already added you to the Best Coast Pairing. So if you take a look at the app on your device or online, you'll see your name all set up. You are ready to go. And if you don't see it, please reach out to me, and I'll make sure to connect you. Lists, want all lists submitted by 12 a.m. on the 22nd of April, so that's 1 week before the event. This will give me a chance to check over the lists, make sure that everything looks correct, and let you know if there are any problems. Model requirements for the 2,000 pointer, everything has to be battle ready, and you are allowed to bring conversion. In fact, I encourage it. If you do have any conversions that you aren't sure about, just send a picture to me, and I'll get back to you within, preferably send them to me a week before the event, at least a week. Everything should be what you see is what you get. If you want an exception, reach out to me and I'll make a judgment call. But generally the idea is that somebody should be able to look at your model and know exactly what the model is equipped with. For the 500 point event, you don't have to have them battle ready. They can, as long as they're fully assembled, you're in good shape. If they're not painted, of course, then you just don't get any of the hobby scores from the event itself. But we want to encourage people to bring out as many armies as they can. So the 500 point don't have to be painted, and you'll still be welcome at the event. 3D printing. So if you want to do bits and pieces on the model, that's fine, because some of the pieces aren't easy to find. However, we do say that no full 3D printed models, please. It's a breach of intellectual property, and as a content producer myself, it's fairly important to me that we don't go breaching IP. Anyways, looking forward to seeing everyone on the 29th of April. I'm going to be sending out more messages as we get closer, so stay tuned, and welcome to the Crimson Sage Games Club.